Nologent here at Andreas. Good stuff in here. Yeah.
Welcome to Nologent. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our New Orleans restaurant review videos, we experience our last visits at Andrea's Northern Italian restaurant as Chef Andrea has decided to retire and he has sold the building, so sadly, it ain't there no more. Andreas Restaurant is located in the New Orleans suburb of Metairie at 3119th Street, which is about 15 minutes and 9 miles away from the New Orleans French Quarter. They also offer great local seafood here along with their Northern Italian food. Andreas Restaurant opened up back in January of 1985 and has been a popular spot ever since. This New Orleans Italian restaurant is noted for their great lunch and dinner specials, and they also offer delicious New Orleans Creole Italian food as well. We continue our best food quest as first we feast with me through the New Orleans restaurants for the best New Orleans Italian food at the best New Orleans restaurants. In our restaurant review videos, we show you the best food New Orleans has inside New Orleans' best restaurants. Chef Andrea Apuzzo was born and raised on the Isle of Capri, Italy, where he began his culinary education while working at a bakery in his hometown of Capri at age 7. At age 14, he left to travel to Germany, Switzerland, England, and South America to further his culinary training in some of the best hotels in Europe and abroad. Next, Chef Andrea moved to Bermuda in 1973, and in 1975 he moved to Atlanta, Georgia to be executive sous chef of the Omni International Hotel. In 1977 he moved to New Orleans to become executive chef of the Royal Orleans Hotel, where he worked until he left in 1985 to open Andrea's Restaurant, his lifelong dream. And we're gonna meet Chef Andrea because every time you eat here, he does come and greet you. So Andrea's definitely is a special kind of place that is gonna be deeply missed. I've got lots of memories of many meetings here and many other events I've attended here and just eating here. So this is certainly going to be a very different place without him. There's already a buyer that's gutted and ripped everything out and continues to do renovations here, so we'll see what happens with that. But all of this has probably changed radically. Now, we're going to take a look here at the Capri Room because this is quite an interesting bar here. The Capri Blue Wine and Piano Bar is a beautiful space in here. And certainly, it's going to be a sad thing not to be able to enjoy good times in here. Hopefully, they leave this largely unchanged, but you never know with new owners. This is certainly a beautiful space they created. Now we're going to head on into the restaurant, looking back at all the memories and pictures throughout this restaurant. So as we walk right into the restaurant, of course, we get a nice view of some tasty, delicious things right here. So they certainly start to tempt you right off the bat. And we probably will be sampling some desserts here. Maybe you can guess which one. I see some chocolate there, I believe. So there's lots of memorabilia in here and so many good times that are going to be disappearing, unfortunately, as I think pretty much everything will be changed. Now, they had a lot of meeting rooms here that I used to have to attend meetings at quite regularly. It's going to be a definite change not being able to be back in my old stomping grounds. I'm not sure if any of the organizations that I attended meetings here with are going to continue with their meetings here at the new place, or if they'll even do meetings at the new place. So here we are heading into the main dining room areas, and you can see they do have a whole lot of nice, just very, very intricate decoration that they put a lot of time and effort into. So some beautiful paintings, a lot of glass work here. So some really wonderful things to pay attention to with all of these details that largely could be gone. So until we get a chance to look at the new place, we're really not going to know what all will have been changed. So much of this stuff, though, I will have to assume is going to be much, much different than it is in these last pictures and videos. And I certainly will kind of have quite a little nostalgic loss of what this place has been for so long. So here we are going into the main dining room area, and there's been a pretty steady crowd of people getting their last meals here before the closure happens. Chef Andrea's got a painting of himself right there over the mantle where it should be. And overall, it's just still operating as it always has on here. And certainly always a pleasant experience to eat here. So I've always had an enjoyable experience. And here is the man himself, Chef Andrea, having a good time interacting with his guests as he always does. So it's fantastic every time you get to see him and interact with him. So let's go ahead and check out this lunch menu. And so we see we have appetizers with calamari fritti marinara, Louisiana eggplant crab cake Andrea, shrimp caprese, mussels marinara, smoked salmon Andrea with angel hair, Italian sausage and pepperoni with penne pasta, gnocchi pesto pasta, penne pasta with Italian sausage and roasted bell pepper, tomato mozzarella caprese, salad, Caesar salad, Andrea salad, soup of the day, chicken and sausage soup, turtle soup Henry, pasta e fagioli Toscana, seafood gumbo, house-made pasta, crab meat ravioli Andrea appetizer or entree, cheese ravioli Roberto, lasagna Regina, spaghetti and meatballs Nello, cannelloni Duttore, and beef ravioli Bolognese. On the next page, we have entrees. Entrees come with a side house salad, lamb chop sherman, clioppini mediterranea, vilcha valdostano, vilha ossobuco served with angel hair, vil scallopini piccata or marsala, chicken parmigiana served with linguine, maple leaf roasted duck with a la orange sauce, 9-ounce beef tenderloin peppercorn with cognac sauce, pan-seared salmon Florentine, shrimp arrabbiata over linguine, filet pompano sauteed with lemon caper sauce, triggerfish basilica, speckled trout with lemon caper or almondine, roasted pork loin marsala, ribeye tiavola served with angel hair, vil trevisio over fettuccine, sides, garlic bread, sauteed spinach, angel hair, aglio e olio, garlic mashed potatoes, sauteed spinach, cauliflower au gratin for cheese sauce, and thank you for your patronage. So I decided to start out with a turtle soup au sherry, which here's the sherry, of course. So let's go ahead and dig in to see how the turtle soup is today. So, ooh, it looks perfectly the way it needs to look, and it smells fantastic, and it tastes amazing. So, yes, this is a nice turtle soup, exactly the way it should be. So lots of good flavors, a good balance of the sherry and the turtle all go together perfectly. So just like I've totally destroyed this turtle soup, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought about this turtle soup. And while you're down there, go ahead and check out links to my Patreon account. I do work for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. Next up, we're gonna look at some of this wonderful, beautiful bread. Ooh. Of course, we got a little butter on here, and now we're gonna sample the bread. And oh yes, very good bread with real butter, not margarine. Give me the real butter, and this is a wonderful little accompaniment to begin your meal with. So my dining companion got this crab meat ravioli that looks fantastic, and I'm gonna steal a little bit of it. Ooh, this looks fantastic. Look at this beautiful crab meat. And then, oh, these are wonderful looking raviolis. So let's give it a little sample, and oh, little pockets of deliciousness. Now I got the triggerfish basilica that also looks amazing. This is quite a nice fillet of fish here. I would say these days this is an above average size fillet. In the olden days this would be about an average size, but everything keeps changing and everything keeps getting smaller and smaller, it seems, in the world we live in. So I'm glad here Chef Andrea still is keeping things the way they have been, and we're still getting a nice generous sized fillet of fish that will make me full, so I'm not going to be starving later. So this is definitely a good sized portion for lunch that'll keep me going throughout the day. The flavor of this triggerfish is really nice. The sauce on here is very, very well done. All these flavors are going together quite nicely. So I'm really enjoying all the combination of flavors on here, and the fish is just cooked perfectly. So certainly a very enjoyable experience with each and every bite. It's just a medley of wonderfulness with every single bite I'm getting with all these wonderful things on here. It's just a pleasant experience all around. And I'm really going to be sad if I can't get anything similar to this at the new place that's opening here. So, way things go these days, probably will not be as big a fillet as this, unfortunately. So these vegetables also perfectly cooked, and everything is executed with absolute perfection, I would say. So you can tell there's a lot of experience behind the preparation of this food, so there's nothing that is in any way, shape, or form leaving me wanting anything different, I have to say. It's just perfect execution, wonderful flavors. It's just very well balanced in every way, and just a wonderful fish flavor that's coming through that goes exactly the way it should with all the sauce and other accompanying items on here. Just really very, very pleased with this meal. I'm going to be quite a happy camper for the rest of the day, and it's still, not overwhelmingly filling thing. It's just a nice, pleasant fullness, but still a little bit light with the fish here, so I will be happy for the rest of the day today. So now, just like I've totally destroyed this plate of food, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this trigger fish. While you're down there, make sure to check out the link to my Patreon account. I do it for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. So the total for me and my dining companion was $67.70 before tip. On my next visit, there was a gumbo. So you can kind of check out and see just how chock full of seafood this gumbo is. This is certainly a very hearty gumbo. And then, of course, I also had to get a turtle soup au sherry with a bit more sherry there. And then I got these wonderful ravioli. What kind of ravioli do you think these are? Ooh, look at here. So comment below, put your guess in as what you think this ravioli is. I think we've got a little hint though that there seems to be quite a fair amount of cheese down in here, eh? So I'm not sure what to say. There's also some other interesting things going on with the sauce here. So it's quite an interesting, nifty, little delicious combination of things inside of this little packet of deliciousness in the ravioli. Ooh. Okay, so if you've got your guess in the comments below, are you ready for what the answer is? You've got a little more time to figure it out, and here's the answer. This is a cheese ravioli with a bolognese sauce. Now, if I had to choose my favorite ravioli here, it would probably be that crab ravioli because, whoa, I mean, it's crab. You can't argue with that. So this is definitely a good ravioli. I know it's good to have some variety in your choices, certainly. And that's what keeps life interesting when you have different choices. So we will continue to have a fond memory of the wonderful ravioli options here, and I'll certainly miss them without a doubt. So now, just like I've totally destroyed this ravioli, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this ravioli. While you're down there, make sure to check out links to my Patreon account. I do it for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. Finally, it's time for dessert. And if you guessed I was going to get this chocolate dessert in the beginning of the video, comment below and give yourself a shout out that you properly guessed that I went for the chocolate option. Ooh, look at this thing. It's got all kinds of chocolate mousse in it. Oh, this thing is definitely some chocolatey with some chocolatey and a little chocolate thrown in for good effect, and then maybe just a dash of chocolate added. So you certainly, can't get too much chocolate. A little chocolate sauce here as well, the chocolate mousse, the chocolate icing, and chocolate cake, and yeah, definitely no shortage of multiple types of chocolate here, and it is super chocolatey delicious. Let me certainly assure you, I am not going to have any lack of chocolate in my life from this dessert. I'm quite pleased with the flavors here. And, ooh, definitely good to the last bite. Oh, yes. So just like I've totally destroyed this dessert, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this dessert. While you're down there, make sure to check out links to my Patreon account. I do it for tips. I appreciate any help with that. So the bill arrived, and the total before tip was $45.86. So thanks so much to everybody at Andreas, and especially Chef Andrea, for 36 years of fantastic experiences and wonderful food. And we do wish Chef Andrea the best in his retirement, and this place will certainly be missed. And thanks so much to all of you out there for tuning into the No Legend channel, especially to my Patreons. If you would so kindly, go ahead and share this video with any of your friends or contacts that would enjoy it, and then tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people. No Legend here, and thanks so much for watching, and just go ahead and destroy this video right here to keep up with the fun.